Dixie Decker here, Queen of Student Housing, and we're going to talk about student housing right now. So I have a couple things, I guess. Don't quit when it gets hard. Don't quit when it's uncomfortable. Stop quitting, and here's why. So I have had people come to boot camp. I've had people in my mastermind group, and they hear what I'm saying, and they kind of do what I'm saying, but then when it doesn't quite work out, they're like, yeah, I'm not sure student housing is for me. So here's an example of that. We heavily rely on pre-leasing properties because my worst fear is going vacant and not having cash flow coming in, which means cash flow is going out. You're making a mortgage payment to a seller or to a banker or whatever, and you just didn't do your job to fill your property. So don't wait until it goes vacant to lease it. You want to pre-lease it. So it goes back to marketing. You have to be consistent and persistent, and you have to market. So if you just decide like, I'm really busy this week, I don't really want to put my Craigslist ads out there, I don't want to post it to the Facebook groups that are for rent sites, I don't want to put it on Zillow, you're not going to get a tenant, okay? If you live in Missouri, during the winter we get snow and ice and our signs fall down. If they get buried in the snow, you're not going to be pre-leased. So you really have to follow up on your marketing campaigns and make sure they're working. I've had some people in my group, they're like, well, I'll just wait until summertime and then I'll release it to more college kids. Guess what? Then they're fretting in August because they don't have any tenants because all the college kids went home during the summer. They're not looking for a house in the summer. Just the last few are. And so they're like, well, Dixie, it didn't work out. Like, I don't know. I don't know. They waited too long. Like, you need to be marketing now to build your list of tenants that are looking for a place to live for next year. And as soon as you acquire that property, you go ahead and get it out there to people so they know it's pre-leasing for X month, let's say August to the next August. Everything, I've been really proud of my team. We have hit our record numbers this year. Just during the month of November, she signed over 20 leases for the next year. So it was like 10 months before they were going vacant. She had pre-leased them, Jessica, my assistant, pre-leased them for 10 months in the future for 12 months after that. So that's 22 months in advance. We know we're full for that entire time frame. That is huge in the success of this business. So if you don't plan on marketing and pre-leasing your stuff, you're just gonna have regular tenants at the end of the day because those are the ones that call me and go, I need a place to live tomorrow. My college kids don't. They are calling saying, hey, they moved in mid-August and they were calling in September saying, hey, what's available for next year? They already know where they're gonna live the following year and the following year and the following year. So our team crushed it this year. Well has exceeded my expectations. I want at least 50% of my portfolio rented by Christmas time for the whole next school season. So that's like one semester's already done, they're already living there, and then 2 more semesters. So like 18 months minimum, I want to know my houses are full for. And I don't meet very many landlords that exercise their business that way. And so when you get into student housing, you're kind of set in your old ways and you think like, I'll just wait it out. It doesn't work that way. But don't quit when it gets hard. You just have to follow the system and throw your pre-leasing sign out there and run your ads and go ahead and book them. It makes me sleep a lot better, makes my stress level go down a lot, and it just makes the business a lot more fun.